Welcome back to the Eldridge Havel Show.
Or it could be sparkles and champagne. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Well, good morning. I'm Stephanie Havel with Wells Fargo Home Mortgage. I'm filling in for Jason Stockwell today.
And I'm Dawn Eldridge with Remax Results, here for myself. We also have Jennifer Gagne with HMS Home Warranty.
Yes, this has been fun. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. It's exciting. So just want to remind everybody, Home and Remodeling Expo 4/6 through 4/9. It's going to be at the Minneapolis Convention Center. We're going to be live at 10 a.m. on Sunday, April 9th. And our guests will be Sam Devine and James Holmberg with Kinetic Construction. Jason will be there. I'll be there. Stephanie will be there.
Barry, are you going to be there filming us? All right.
Yay! Barry's there.
And then, you said we also have free tickets. So,
yes. So you can call Jason directly for the tickets. 612-636-6350. Once again, 612-636-6350.
And that's for free tickets. So, great. Like I said, mentioned, there's going to be a lot of great, fun family stuff. They always have, I know kids centers and things like that.
You're going to have Plinko? What's it called? The game?
I love Plinko.
Yeah.
Plinko.
Dawn didn't know what Plinko was.
I don't know what it is. So I'm going to see it and I'll know what
Price
it
is
is.
right.
So.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
And of course, we'll have some Wells Fargo trinkets for you, some little Wells Fargo giveaways. So
and we'll have some Eldridge and Stockwell ones too.
Yeah, awesome. And I'll be looking for the guys in the tool belts. So, did I just say that out loud? Okay. Anyways, we were talking with Jennifer, and you had some information, Dawn, you wanted to share.
I've got a number for you. 68%.
68%.
That is the likelihood of a major system or appliance that will break down in a year. And I can testify to this. So I'm a proponent for the home warranties. I've been recommending them to my clients for probably 7 years. When I list a house, I always recommend that the seller put a home warranty on and pay for the upgrade coverage for the HVAC. That actually, since I've been an agent for 13 years, is the number one thing that fails during a listing. I have found the furnace always fails, or the dishwasher, or the washing machine. Something goes wrong. I cannot encourage you enough to get a home warranty. And honestly, I've worked with a couple other home warranty companies. I've really enjoyed working with HMS Home Warranty. They're very responsive to the client, which is super important. Not all home warranties are the same. But also all my buyers, I highly recommend that they ask the seller for a home warranty, which covers them 1 year forward, and then they can renew it.
Absolutely, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So during the listing, I agree. In Minnesota, the statistic is actually just a little bit over 5% of sellers do put home warranties on, which is really low in Minnesota. If we go out to either coast, it's closer into the 80-90% range. And it's exactly what you said. Even in this market, if things are selling very fast, the risk hasn't changed for sellers. So even if your home, were to sell within 2 days and you have multiple offers, you still have sometimes 30 to 40, sometimes 45 days until the close. And so that risk doesn't change. Things do fail. Even this week already, I've done a dishwasher a week before close needs to be replaced, a garbage disposal. Things like that are failing right after the purchase agreement and before the close. But the other thing that I think a lot of sellers don't think a whole lot about is home warranties are one of the best tools for them to be able to really walk away from that closing clean.
It's a great inspection tool also. So if you've got an older hot water heater, older appliances or mechanics, get the home warranty on it. Even sell it with the 7-grade upgrade, which covers the permits. What does the 7?
Correct. So home warranties as a whole, there's base plans and there's upgraded plans. With base plans, you could see some non-covered costs during, especially HVAC, so furnace, AC, water heater replacement for things like permits, code issues that are addressed, or even modifying ductwork or gas lines. So warranty companies, and we do as well, we have a $89 upgrade, and it gives them that buyer an extra $1,000 to use towards any type of non-covered cost.
Which actually is very cost-effective upgrade. I've seen other companies that are $150, and I personally have a home warranty on my house, and I also have one on my duplex. So, I mean, I don't buy warranties for my electronics Only for my house. That's
But
it.
it is so worth it. I mean, I
It
can
is.
tell you, like, I would advise it. I'm, a single female homeowner, and that
Yeah.
is not my forte. My dad, grew up, my dad was always asking that. Well, my dad lives an hour away from me.
Yes.
So, and I will give you a perfect example. Last summer, I was out of town, and we had that stretch of like 90-degree heat. I was out of town, came home on Friday afternoon after driving for 3 hours. Oh my gosh, my house was 98 degrees.
Oh,
My air
gosh.
conditioner went out. Okay, not really what I want to deal with on a Friday afternoon. And does my air conditioner blow up? I was so great. I had the warranty. I called them. And they had somebody out within a couple of hours. The guy's like, yep, I could probably, swing by and take a look at it. And
Well,
oh,
and
hallelujah.
warranties, most warranties do have verbiage written right into the contract that if it's over a certain temperature or under a certain temperature, I mean, we are in Minnesota, so things get very cold, then, we can enact kind of emergency scenarios where we're paying overtime or we're,
Right.
allowing after hours work and doing things like that, or even, sourcing parts closer, things like that we can do.
And you really don't know. I mean, sometimes you think you know when something's going to go on the fritz, like
Yes.
your car, maybe you can feel. But I know, like I gave the example of my sister. I mean, she has 2 teenage boys and her husband. She's like, oh, we run our dishwasher like 2-3 times a day. I'm like, I run mine like 2 times a month, if at best. I don't eat at all that much. I'm one person. I'm like, well, I'll eat off a paper plate so I don't have to run the dishwasher again. But
Yep. Yeah.
so I've had most of my stuff. What made me prompt to get a warranty is because I've lived in my home now for 11 years. And all original appliances. Okay, my sister, same thing. We bought our house at the same time. 11 years. She's replaced every appliance
Yeah.
at least once, some 2, 3 times, 4 times on her dishwasher, and I have yet. So I'm like, I just know based on
It's
probably
going-
the statistics
Yeah.
you've shared, and same thing, Dawn, that it's gonna happen.
Well, and we find appliances now, the lifespan on them you're really probably a little bit lucky that you've went 11 years. We're just to give you an example, I have a 2.5-year-old refrigerator. Definitely was a nice unit, not bottom of the line at all. And I have obviously a warranty on my own home, and we've already replaced the fan motor on it.
Wow.
So, things, the higher tech they get, the more that,
That
touchpads,
can go.
control, all of that is, we're finding the average age of an appliance that we have a claim on is more at the 3-year,
Really?
Yeah.
which is, yeah.
Well, and who
I
budgets?
believe it.
I mean, nobody. I don't know a lot of people who say, "Okay, and then this is our appliance breakdown budget."
Exactly.
Here you go, right here.
Yes. What's that? I have to pull my glasses.
Oh,
on.
63% report not having enough savings on hand to cover a $500 repair.
Right.
Which is where the home warranty would come in.
Well, I was
So-
glad my air conditioning last summer. I mean, I'm glad it was a pretty easy fix. I think it was like $150 fix or something like that. He said the unit was, pretty good. But yeah, I started thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to get a new air conditioner. What is going to
Yeah.
be the cost of that? And how am I going to pay for that? So
Yeah, and if you do an upgraded plan, that's why I do it, is I know that if anything major happens with the upgrade, I'm going to have minimal to no out of pocket outside of my deductible.
I had a 1988 central air unit on my house, and of course it failed. I did not have the upgrade. I paid $2,000 in fees to code compliance fees.
That's-
With the upgrade plan, I would not have had to pay that. I was not happy, but I didn't know
Yeah.
at that time.
And that's
So-
what most buyers, so if you're a buyer out there and you're looking, most buyers don't know that there is a difference between a base plan and an upgraded plan. That's probably the thing that I stress the most is just look at that difference. Every warranty company will have their optional items listed right on the application. So I always recommend just look down that list and see, is there anything you think you may want?
And what is the difference, Jennifer, then in cost? I mean, so if our listeners are wondering, is this something I should do, or what's the price difference between the base plan and an upgrade?
So our base plan's $489, but they range depending on the warranty company. I would say a base plan anywhere from maybe $450 to $500
Okay.
for a base plan. And upgraded plans, depending on the company as well, are upgraded. You'd be at $578. But it depends. You could be somewhere between, I would say, the $550 and $700 range.
No, and does that so how some of those other electric company
Sure.
plans work and so forth? And I wish I would have known you then, but I did buy one through them. But so what's kind of goofy is you just pick and maybe this is standard though, I don't know. So do you pick and choose? Like I could pick up to 5 appliances that I want to cover, and it's like, do
Yeah.
I want to cover the washer, not the dryer, or do I pay extra for the dryer? Or
Yeah, you'll see that with more of the service company plans.
Okay.
So the gas company plans will be like that. With warranties, you're going to see, like, if you look at our base plan at $489, that's going to cover you from one of each kitchen appliance, washer, dryer, up to 2 heat, 2 AC, water heaters, all that.
Wow.
So it's usually, warranty companies are going to be a little more comprehensive than you'll see.
And then you can upgrade for pool,
Correct? Yes.
hot tub, what other things?
Yep, we
A
even
sump
have.
pump, is that an
we have
upgrade?
no, that's in our base, but you would
Wow.
see things like outside sewer line protection. We're starting to see a lot
Wow.
more people adding that on
That's
because
part of your upgrade plan.
that's that's an upgrade option for buyers. It's a $60 upgrade, so it,
Wow.
gives them that protection should that sewer line fail. It will give them up to $3,000 to use towards any repair or replacement.
That's a
of that.
lot.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
and especially
really
properties have gotten
great.
older, obviously
Yeah.
over the years, and so
Right.
we're seeing things with sewer lines now.
Those Minneapolis and St. Paul
Yes.
lead pipe or clay pipe homes. Yes.
Exactly.
what is then? So you talk about the price range for the purchase of a home warranty. What about the renewal? Then is
So
it-
renewal, we really just take that cost and divide it by 12.
okay.
So when you put it up versus some of this gas company plans, it's actually slightly less expensive for significantly more coverage.
Okay, so so I'm a homeowner and I'm looking to buy it, so I buy my policy up front. I pay the full cost up front, and then
Or
after
you get the
that,
seller too.
right? Correct. So I'll just clarify. So somebody pays the upfront cost, and then year after year, it's just a monthly fee.
Correct,
then. Correct.
Yep.
Awesome.
But can you opt to pay for a full year if you don't want
You
to pay
certainly
monthly?
can. Yes,
Okay.
yes. You could pay quarterly, you could pay yearly,
Well,
anything you want to do.
and we
after
can talk about more, but you said just the cost to repair is $500. You get a whole warranty for your whole house for $500.
I know, crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, great stuff, Jennifer from
Thank you.
HMS. What's your phone number if somebody wants to get some information?
612-267-7340.
Great. Jennifer with HSM Warranty. I'm Stephanie Havel with Wells Fargo Home Mortgage.
Don Eldridge, Remax Results.
Make a new start. Going to California with an aching in my heart.